take the ride. Take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never won't miss the vibe. My feed, looking for a good time. Hatcher on YouTube, dropping truth and rhyme. Passion for magic, he's playing the cards right. Live stream so funny, keeping us up all subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe.
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. Fuck. What's up, my friends? What's up? I managed to smash my knee just as I was sitting back down because I realized I did not have the microphone cover on this mic. So I knew I had just a moment in time to grab it when the Hatcher Entertainment Network stuff was up. And I did manage to grab it, but I also managed to smack my knee. So it went from being a slick, get it done in this tiny little window, into a lame, I smashed my knee. That's no good. Anyways, I wanted to talk tonight about some movies. So not all the movies have to happen in the late night times, just in case the title of the stream is confusing, right? You're allowed to talk about movies that occur during the daytime or you've watched during the daytime. The rules are very loose but strictly enforced. All right. All right. Okay. There we go. That's good. And we'll switch that up. Perfection. What up, Ang, Jess, Dunn, Larry, Shelton, Juglum, Lasagna, Joe, Kensuke, Error, Potts, Zircon, Lewis, Everyday. Who else is in here? Millmaster, Jeep, BT. What's up? What's going on this fine Tuesday evening? I've gotten back into watching movies a little bit more. It kind of go in stints. Sometimes I'm watching a bunch of anime. Sometimes I'm watching movies. Sometimes I'm watching nothing and mostly playing games or maybe reading books. But right now, I'm definitely back to watching some movies. What is this? Does this chair not have a lean? It's something that I use so infrequently that it's like, you know, when you don't know how your chair locks or unlocks and you're just like, okay, what am I doing here? Why is it not? Nope. and then that happens. Good enough. Good enough. I don't know if I like this new height though. I think I'm going to need to bring this back up. Bring the beat back. All right. There we go. What up, Fisher? Chairs are difficult. Chairs are random. There's one chair that Carly will sit in it, and it will just occasionally go, choo. I sit in it, and it doesn't do that. I mean, it's because we're different sizes, so she doesn't sit as deeply in the actual seat as I do, and apparently that makes a difference because it's hilarious. I've used the exact same chair, and it's never just, but where she's sitting must somehow tweak that part of the chair maybe so that it goes, hey, they want to lower the chair down. It's like witchcraft. It's pretty funny, you know? If it was the other way around, you'd just assume it's because I weigh more, right? And so it's like, yeah, you're too heavy for the chair. But when it's the lighter one of you that has it happening, just go, well, it can't be weight activated, can it? Can it? Because I'm considerably bigger than Carly. So a chair is going to collapse under me a lot faster if it's going that way. Christ Super Chat says, just wrecked my face with my min deck. Have money. I will have money. Can your face be repaired? Can we get a team with some spackle and some trowels and we'll make you a new face? Like that one little, remember the muscles? You remember you remember the those little muscle figurines and how the one guy was made out of a brick wall? You can be like him. You can be like him, bro. All right. Thanks for the super chat, my man. I invented a word there. I did. I guess I did insert. I guess I did insert a word for you. You just said just wrecked face with your Mindeck. And I read it as just wrecked my face with my Mindeck. That's funny. Really transforms the meaning too, right? You're like, hey, I beat my opponents with my deck. And I'm like, hey, you need face surgery. I get it. I get it. I'm 100% up with what's going down. Oh. You know what we watched last night? Of course you don't know, but I'm going to tell you. Cop Out. And that movie sucks. And it might have Blue Exorcist us, where we might have seen it before. At a certain point, some of it started to feel vaguely familiar, but man, oh man. I like Bruce Willis in a bunch of movies, and Tracy Morgan can be fun in the right role, but Cop Out is a really lame police comedy movie that feels like it goes on forever. You know how you have movies that are 2.5 hours long, 3 hours long. A lot of the movies they make nowadays and in the current time frame have these insanely long run times where you're like, come on, bro. Come on. I don't need a movie this long when it's going to be full of random bloat moments. Well, this movie is, I think, maybe an hour 30, maybe an hour 40 at most, but it feels like 2.5 hours. You know, when a movie is so just mediocre. It's not bad enough to flip the we're just turning it off, this is intolerable switch, but not good enough to elicit a that was a good use of my time reaction. And instead, time just stretches out. Your mind starts to wander, you know? Mo Master, have you seen it? Have you seen Cop Out? What up, Sheba? How you doing? So yeah, it was terrible. Would I say that movie is a cop-out? Oh, I see what you did, Fisher. I see what you did. And the answer is yes. Yes, it's terrible. It's terribly mediocre. Not like terrible where you can find a bunch of moments and go, oh, I can laugh at how terrible that is. There was a few comedic moments that landed, which is part of the reason that you end up sticking around for it, where it's like, there's just the tiniest little bit of meat here and there for this to technically count, and I'll keep going, but ultimately just felt like a waste of time. Which is, that's the worst with a movie, honestly. It's just when it feels like it's a waste of time. If it was completely terrible, you have something to talk about later. You go, remember how awful this was, right? But if it's just middle of the road to the point where you can barely even remember it, what did you even get from it? What was your experience? Being bored. It's a Kevin Smith movie. Oh, that's right. They did have his name at the end. They did have his name at the end. And I thought to myself, like, he must not have had much to do with this one, because this one turned out terrible. I enjoy a bunch of Kevin Smith movies, but that one is dreadful. Just dreadful. I've seen some bad ones in my day. The worst is when you go to the theater and you see like a bad movie. Back before it was easy to find out that movies were just total wank bags you shouldn't go and see. So I saw the Avatar, The Last Airbender live action movie, which was so bad. That movie was so bad. I saw, what was it? That was just terrible. Oh, God, it was so dumb. They made you think it was going to be great, though. My brain keeps trying to say Final Destination because me and Carly watched a bunch of Final Destination recently, but it's not that at all. It's, Oh my god, why can't I think of the name of it? It's got the hot chick in an insane asylum who dances really slowly and badly, and Sucker Punch. That's it. Sucker Punch. Man, I thought that was going to be cool. I'm like, oh yeah, these fucking chicks in hot outfits and crazy fighting giant monsters and stuff. This is going to be good. And then, I mean, they even hyped it up more because I was living in Toronto then, and they had squads of people going around promoting it. They had like groups of girls dressed up like the different characters from the movie. So they would just run up to you in a team, and they looked great, and it was a great promotion. It was like, oh, hey, nice. So I was like, this movie should be pretty sweet. And then right away, man, the first fight in that movie, I mean, just even the way the movie started, but that first fight with the blonde and the gigantic samurai statue or whatever, you knew instantly, like, there's no weight to any of this. None of this matters. This is so empty. It's actually incredible how fast that movie transmits to you its airy emptiness, you know? Milmas, you don't think he wrote it and he needed money? I would believe that. I would believe that. Lewis, have I ever watched a movie named Shutter Island? Oh, is that the one with the dude who has mental problems and they're trying to snap him out of it because he's going to get a lobotomy and you think you're uncovering this whole conspiracy, that kind of one? Have I seen The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling? The back injury just got ignored. No. I've seen Falling Down, but I've never seen The Fall Guy. Yeah, Lewis, that's the movie. I've seen it. It's good. Shutter Island is good. Melmaster Crazy Leo, you said it. You said it. He's nutballs. Sheba, you got more altars to be done? Nice. Get them done. Get them done. Have I ever seen Short Circuit 1 and 2? Hell yeah, I have. No disassemble. Johnny 5 is alive. Johnny 5 is cool. And see, being upset that Johnny 5 gets destroyed makes way more sense than getting upset about any other robot dying. You know? Because the thing about all the other robots is like, oh no, my suckbot 42849 Rebecca Veronica, which is apparently the name, just got destroyed. And it's like, but her memory and personality are embedded in the cloud, so I can just rebuild her at any local Suckatron 4000, right? So, what's the big deal? But Johnny's consciousness was created accidentally and can't be reinstalled or recreated or whatever, which makes him a singularly unique entity, which makes it sad when he's gone because something's actually gone. So yeah, Short Circuit 1 and 2, I enjoy those movies. I introduced Carly to those for sure. Cthulhu Late Night with the Devil, that's a good one. Larry, who cares about the twist in Sucker Punch? Who cares about the ending? Like, the ending was like, whoa, check out how deep we are. Check out how dark and crazy this is. But by the end of the movie, you're just like, I don't care. I don't care how deep you think this is. This is stupid garbage. This is dumb fuck deep, where you're not being deep, but you think like, whoa, this is heavy hitting. No, it's not. None of this has had any impact at any point. Not even just as I can enjoy this as beautiful scenery. Not even as that, bro. Sam Gosling plays a stunt man. Lots of action and stunts, but the plot's stupid. Lots of action, but it's dumb. Christ, you remember bawling your eyes out as a kid when you first saw the beatdown scene in number 2? Changing lives, bro. Johnny 5 is changing lives. I loved Short Circuit when I was a kid, man. Short Circuit and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really loved the original movie a lot. I remember going to a Pizza Hut after I got out of the hospital when I was younger, and they had like a special where they were just giving away free DVDs, and they gave away Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a DVD just when you ordered a pizza. And I was like, I can't believe they're just giving away a free movie. And now you think about it, imagine you go somewhere, they would just give you, here's a QR code to go to a website to download a digital file. They're not getting, here's a disc that you might not even be able to play in your house anymore. Right? Like, if you don't have an older computer that can play discs or a video game system that does, you're just like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's amazing how the technology becomes archaic. And I was wondering today, what are things going to look like a few decades from now? How nutty will the technology be in comparison, and how archaic will the stuff we're using now seem like in comparison, you know? Cthulhu, you ended up watching the Five Nights at Freddy movie because it was leaving Netflix. It was all right, you guessed, but you're not a Five Nights at Freddy fan, so you don't really get it. Five Nights at Freddy's movie sucks. That movie doesn't even get itself. It's really dumb, bro. Like, it doesn't even feel like the games or the story that's going with the games, really. I'm not saying that I'm an aficionado or anything on that stuff, but I remember Carly having one of those games, and I remember us getting into it for a bit. And I will say this: forget Five Nights at Freddy's. Just watch Willy's Wonderland. It is a Five Nights at Freddy's-esque movie that they rushed out, and it's like a horror film, right? Where the whole basically Chuck E. Cheese animatronics come to life and start icing people out. You gotta die, bitch! Like that kind of shit, right? So Nicolas Cage is some sort of mentally ill maniac who ends up with a night job where he has to clean this Chuck E. Cheese, and he just beats the hell out of the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. He just fights them as they attack him, and he never says anything the whole movie. And some of the behavior choices that he makes are just absolutely absurd. But yeah, it's stupid but entertaining. So Scorba, history and technology aren't straight lines but weird cycles, so it's possible to go back to discs. I have a hard time believing it unless they're light discs that hold 1 billion trillion tons of data. Juglum, Cthulhu, every day you guys liked Willy's Wonderland. It was fun. Juglum, yeah, he goes to take his break. It makes no sense. He leaves that chick to fight that possessed robot by herself. Just, there's a demon in there or something, bro. Yeah, but it's break time, so I have to go and play the pinball machine and drink. Like, why would you adhere to the rules that somebody had given you when they're like, you got to take care of yourself, take your breaks? It's like he chained you in there and left you to die. So it makes no sense. It's so amazing that he like tapes his wounds closed with duct tape, bro. Everyday Willie's is on Plex. All right. It's around. What up, Al? How you doing? So yeah, Willy's Wonderland is a fun little goofbag movie. Definitely, I've seen the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, and it was just forgettably awful, really. You just watched it and we're like, what even is this? That's what you walk away from that movie with. They definitely didn't capture the magic like the Minecraft movie did, where I'm not saying that I've seen it and it's good. I just mean financially, The Minecraft movie has gotten all of the movie dollars in the world. Fisher, you like the 3 classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Every day you see why Willie's is on Plex. It's not high quality. Well, that's it, Fisher. That's the confusing part. Is the movie does not fit into what the whole story is, which makes it confusing. Every day in the movie looks like it was made in the early 2000s. Does it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's a high budget affair, that's for sure. I just love when the first animatronic comes up and Nick Cage just starts hitting it. Like, it hasn't done anything yet. It hasn't attacked him. It hasn't said anything at all. It's just there. And he starts hitting it. Like, he genuinely seems like he's disturbed. And, like, he stares at that fucking one girl at the beginning. He fucking stares at her. He stares at her for a long time. And at the end of the movie, she just gets in the car. And it's like, little girl, you're traumatized. Like, you don't want to go and live with this man. He is not right in the head. Like, her leaving with him at the end of the movie doesn't feel like a great moment for her. It feels like you are making a dangerous choice. This man is mentally unstable. Millmaster Reanimator is finally getting a remaster and HD release. Reanimator. Do I know that one? That's with the green injection. What up, Goddard? How you doing? I feel like stop motion animation and the idea of a dark, fevered, dreamlike world. Watch Mad God. So that's stop motion. Stop motion is a ton of work, man. Animation ain't easy. We were watching Common Side Effects, which is it's a newer animated show, and its animation is a bit rough. They cheaped out, or their particular style makes it look like they cheaped out. Noob, lots of people have watched Solo Leveling. I know that because when we did the anime stream however many days ago, it was brought up again and again. Solo Leveling is being watched by a lot of people. Everyday Willies is not a thinker. That's true. That movie is not a thinking man's movie. Love Mad God, but there's not really a narrative. Things just happen, Millmaster. Didn't the dude who did the robots and RoboCop make Mad God? I obviously don't know. I hadn't heard about it before today. Noob, you still have to watch that stream. We found listed off an entire page, two entire columns of animes. Tons. Goddard! Oh man. Enjoy that feeling, bro. Ugh. Enjoy it. When you're finally all caught up after a bunch of time of stress and you can just take a moment for a breather, that's always good. Apparently I've not been drinking enough water. So yeah, what's your guys' sweet spot for movies in terms of length? I personally like an hour and a half to 2 hours tops. I notice once it gets past 2 hours, I'm like, do we really need any more than this? Do we really need any more than this? What up, Jedi? How's it going? How's my back? It's all right. It's all right. Just hit and miss. Mostly good, I'd say. I'd say mostly good. Noob, an hour 45. Goddard, same for you, hour 45. There you go. Go through. You saw Sonic 3 and it was fun. I think I've only seen the first Sonic movie. Carly said I liked it, but I remember nothing about it. Shane, yep. I mean, I can feel that, bro. You don't want the movie to feel rushed. If it needs more than 2 hours, then that's what it needs. But it's got to feel like it actually needs it. Millmaster, you like the piano because it's long and boring and hard to understand? I don't know. I think you like it because Harvey Keitel whips his dong out, bro. God, do you want a 4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith? I can't watch a 4-hour movie, bro. I can't do that. Yeah, I like an hour and a half. That works good. A bit longer than that if the movie needs it. Cool, you know. Jordan, yeah, Sonic seems like it'd be obviously good for the kids. That's who they're targeting with it. So, I never really grew up playing the Sonic games. My buddies played it more than me. I liked Mario more. Jungle, yeah, that's one of the things about going to the theater, right? You miss part of the movie if you go to the washroom. I remember coming back from the washroom when watching Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, and Ronan had just smashed down into the planet, and Quill was dancing to distract him. And I walked down, and Ronan goes, what are you doing? And I was thinking exactly the same thing. I'm like, the hell is he doing right now? Like, the timing of it was perfect because it totally mimicked my thoughts, which I enjoyed. Dante, the Lord of the Ring movies, every time I went to the theater to watch those, I fell asleep. I can watch them at home, apparently, but just made me sleep in the theater. Did I hear they're making a new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson? That sounds awful. That sounds awful. Like, that is bizarre. Liam Neeson, especially, feels like a very strange choice. Scorbergeist, if it's over 2 hours, you think it should have just been a TV series? Yeah, fair enough, man. Larry, an hour and a half is usually how long you're willing to sit through unless you're really into the movie. There are some where it's like, yo, I wish this would go on longer. New Pam Anderson was fine as fuck back in the day, not sure about now. I think she just kind of looks like. Last time I saw her, she just looks like a regular old lady now. You know what I mean? So, I mean, how old is she? I don't know, but she's getting up there. So you definitely can't expect her to be looking looking like she did. Fisher, the trailer is hilarious. Is it? Millmaster, you saw Liam Neeson first in the Excalibur movie. I don't know what I saw him first in. Thompson, what's up, buddy? How's it going? How am I? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. It's been a pretty chill day today. Don't really have much in the way of complaints. Noob, you saw him first in Taken? I saw him in other things first. I mean, I definitely know I saw him in something before the Star Wars movies, but I can't remember what. I just know if I go, Star Wars movies, that's not true. That's not true. I saw him in other shit first. Rob Roy? I did see Rob Roy. Is he the main guy in Rob Roy or something like that? Larry, you have Saw movies playing in the background? Why have a Saw movie playing in the background? Isn't the whole point of Saw to like watch people get messed up. It's not like they're gonna have a bunch of dialogue worth hearing or anything like that. Myers, Liam Neeson was a Darkman. That's it. Yep, definitely saw Darkman. Definitely. I remember that, and the finger bending part. Dante the Leprechaun series. I feel like I've seen at least one of them. Gerthulu, I hope that the movie's good too. I'd love for movies to be good. I just am skeptical of any new versions of old stuff because a lot of them suck so bad and they just bank on you coming to see it because it's like, oh, it's this thing that I love, but you're just like, it's not. It's not at all. Noob, did we talk about Sinners? Nope. Is that a movie? Is that a movie? I've seen a lot of random movies over the years. You guys ever seen Death Becomes Her? About that potion of immortality? I don't remember her name, but that one chick looks smoking fine in that movie. Bum, 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 bum. Bruce Willis movie. I've seen tons of Bruce Willis movies. Last Man Standing, Fifth Element. Fifth Element that's got to be my favorite movie that has Bruce Willis in it. A new Michael B. Jordan movie, Vampires. Is that the one where... Did he make the one where there's another version of you that lives underground? You know what I'm talking about? Jedi, has it arrived yet? I haven't been down to the post office yet, so I don't know, but I do know that it was a long weekend here in Canada, and Canada Post is slow, so I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, not yet, you know? They had the long weekend, and they're already kind of backlogged as they are. Canada Post isn't functioning at full capacity. They were trying to go on strike. Well, they were on strike back around Christmas time, and they got forced back to work, but like only sort of forced back to work, so they can go back on strike again soonish. So I don't know, but I do know that the long weekends, the days off and stuff like that mess up their schedule. So I'll go down to the post office in the next few days, and it should be there. I'm guessing. Well, you never know. Sometimes things take a long time to show up. So, I mean, this is a guess based on almost nothing, but I'm just going to guess Thursday. That's going to be my instinctual guess. Yeah. Was Bruce Willis in Death Becomes Her? Yeah, I think so. Hudson Hawk, I don't remember much about Hudson Hawk. Larry, sorting bulk, sorting cards is super zen, man. Buyers, did we? Yeah, we did see Dark City. Dark City is messed up. Finn, what's up, man? It's doing good, buddy. It's doing good. How are you doing? What? Millmaster, what movie does John Candy arrest Chevy Chase and try to feed him to Dan Aykroyd? What? I don't know. Otto, what's going on? Don't worry, man. I'll let you know. I'll let you know as soon as it shows up. Noob. Oh, yeah. Just pimping out the trailer for Sinners. Go look at it, he says. Go look. Oh, Jenna, yeah, bro. I feel you. I hate that too. When you find a card and you're just like, yo, I just sorted that box like an hour ago and put it away and all these other boxes on top. And you're like, now I got to go through all this just to put this one card with these other cards. Yeah, just lazily put this on top of this box for now. Nothing but trouble. Oh, I guess that's the answer to Bill Masters pop quiz, man. Yeah, I don't think that I've ever seen nothing but trouble. It doesn't ring any bells. What does it look like? What the hell? Oh, wait. Is Dan Aykroyd a weird judge in this? I think that I have. Yeah, never mind. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Myers, what's my favorite 80s movies? I don't know what my favorite 80s movies is. I don't know what my favorite would be because I don't know. When you go back, I don't even know which ones specifically were in the 80s or the 90s comparatively. But I mean, a good one from the 80s was Big Trouble in Little China. So I will say that. Jess, I've had that Crystal Skull. I've had that Crystal Skull vodka. It's all right. Myers, hey, Big Trouble in Little China. Ah, there you go. Saying the same thing, man. Saying the same thing. Jordan, you're still waiting on your shirt? What shirt? Some the Mighty Ducks. I feel like I've seen the Mighty Ducks. I feel like I've watched it, but I don't remember at all. When I think of the Mighty Ducks, I don't want to watch a movie. I want to eat pizza rolls. Air, you loved Flight of the Navigator as a kid. I've seen that one time, I think. Kid goes up into like a spaceship made out of quicksilver or something like that. They made three Mighty Duck movies. Really? I guess. Yeah. I guess it's not that big a surprise, man. Not that big a surprise. Three different Mighty Duck movies. Well, it's probably Disney stuff, right? So. Yeah, Jordan, speaking of boring, I will just say this again because I'm just having water tonight. Water is boring. Water is boring, bro. Are they still making the Magic the Gathering movie? Apparently they're making like multiple TV shows and a movie? But will they ever actually see the light of day? Or is it all just putting on a show for the investors, or is there an actual genuine effort to try and make the things and it will just fall flat, or will it succeed? Jedi the Bourne movie ripped off The Long Kiss Goodnight. All I know about the Bourne movies is the first Jason Bourne movie's pretty good. The second one's okay. And the third one is awful. It totally follows the trajectory of remakes where it's like not as good, and then by the time you get to the third one it's unwatchable. Almost all follow-up movies, sequels, suffer from this massive diminishment. Drunkly, I know, right? The quality of what Wizards has made story-wise lately has been abysmal. So even if they manage to get a finished product, is it going to be worthwhile? Is it? Sheba adding Mio to water makes it taste neat. All right, that's different. Neat. Some have I tried hot water? Just drink it as hot water? No. Considered the herbal tea route and whatever, but definitely haven't considered just having a cup of hot water. Just the Matrix stayed good to you the whole time? The first Matrix movie is pretty enjoyable, and then the second one is dumb, and the third one is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But yeah, the first Matrix remains fun. Just like I still like Men in Black. The first Men in Black movie, I really enjoyed that one. I saw it in the theater. I thought it was a really fun adventure. Noob, you can't imagine any circumstance that Wizards could pull off a movie or animated series. I'm with you, man. Unless they went with complete hands-off approach and let genuinely talented people put it all together, they're not going to get anything worthwhile. What up, Zeno? Inglorious Bastards? Yep, I've seen that. I've definitely seen that one. What up, True? My day's going good, buddy. How about you? Jedi make Kool-Aid with Sprite instead of water. Jay, don't forget about the fourth Matrix movie. I don't know how many movies and spin-off shows they have in total, but by the third one, I'm already done. I am done. Larry, yeah, the second Ghostbusters wasn't as good as the first one. I like the second Ghostbusters. Like I there's a special place in my heart for it, but I'm not going to try and pretend like it's an amazing movie or that it's better than the first, because the first Ghostbusters was just great. It was great. Did I ever watch the Men in Black cartoon? No, I didn't even know there was one. Had no idea. Drunkle, you liked the D&D movie they made recently? It was all right. I found a bunch of stuff in that movie that annoyed me, but overall, it was all right. I definitely enjoyed the stuff they did with the portal built into the painting. Like that. That was pretty cool. That part was neat. But yeah, for me, overall, I was like, meh, movie's okay. It's okay. Not really anything amazing and not dismal. Somewhere in the middle. I mean, I could watch it again. I wouldn't go into my way to watch it again, but if it was on in the background and I happened to be in the area, it probably wouldn't make my experience of that area worse. The Men in Black cartoon's closer to the comic. They still forget all the mystic stuff and focus only on aliens. Wait, what? The Men in Black in the comic books focus on magic stuff too? True, the original D&D movie? The original D&D movie with like one of the Wayans brothers or whatever? That movie was terrible. That movie was terrible. The one with Jeremy Irons and that? That's terrible. Garthulu, you loved the Men in Black cartoon as a kid? Yeah, I literally didn't even know that was a thing. Fisher, aliens, ghosts, demons, robots? Really? Huh. Well, that is obviously very different. Larry, they had a Discovery Zone that had Men in Black themed laser tag. All right, all right. Noob, you like Sin City movie style? Was that movie that had that yellow guy? That disgusting yellow guy? Zeno, your guilty pleasure is the original Hellboy movie and the sequel too? Alright. I mean, the Hellboy movies weren't terrible. They're not high art, but if you enjoy them, cool. I don't have a problem with them. That's something else that I could tolerate at the very least being on around me. Jonathan, you're trying to think of any movie you're hyped for and there just isn't one? Oh yeah, I couldn't tell you a single movie that I'm excited for. Break Stop, Hobo with a Shotgun. I never watched it. I don't watch the overly violent depictions of things. It's not really my vibe, you know? Like I don't like Saw movies. The what are they called? Final Destination movies more just had like shock goofiness with their deaths rather than like focusing hardcore on gore. So I could see them being the precursor to the Saw movies, but that stuff to me is like unwatchable. Jess, have I seen the Avatar movies? I saw the first Avatar movie. I didn't see any of the other Avatar movies because I assume they all suck. Because the whole struggle in the first one was them against mankind and whatever else, and this guy going native and what are they even gonna do in the next one? It's just gonna suck. So I assume that every Avatar movie after the first one has just sucked and never bothered to check them out. True, there's no movies in the works that are worth the hype right now. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Drunkle, yeah, there's a new Final Destination movie that just came out. Just came out a couple days ago. And that was part of what that's part of what spurred me and Carly to watch all the Final Destination movies. Hey, Mike's mom with the fat super chat, lower the board action. Thanks. What's going on? What's going on? You did. You did indeed track me down. You have located me in one of my layers. I have many of them. I have many of them. Have I watched a movie named Equilibrium? Is that the one with Christian Bale where they have these guys doing goofy gun kata and you have to keep your emotions in check at all times? That movie was funky. I liked that. I thought that the gun posing was like super douchey, but the rest of it, the rest of it was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. They're emotionless due to medication. That's it. That's right. They have to take their pills. They have to take their pills. So the whole tamping down on all kind of art and stories and everything like that, um, it really is an interesting concept. Like the movie had some interesting ideas, I just thought the whole, like, the goofy samurai gun goofy stuff they were doing, it felt like it detracted from the overall rather than adding to it. The idea of training to be where the bullet's not going to be is a fun concept, but just the ultimate execution. The ultimate execution. Sean Bean's death in that movie is extra hard. I'm going to read this book. Go ahead and stop me. Yeah, that stuff is interesting. Mike's mom with the hello you super sticker. Thanks for the pear, Mom. What are you doing? What are you doing? True, you remember the movie Gattaca? Gattaca was the one where Buddy had leg surgery so that he could be taller because he was taking on the identity of somebody else and he wanted to be part of the space program but wouldn't be allowed to because they check out your genetics and he's just basically has a congenital heart problem or something like that. That means he wouldn't make for a good astronaut. So they just are going to exclude him from the program, right? Mom, what are you doing? Now you got the hippie pair going, cool. I mean, that guy is probably more appropriate to this stream, to be honest. Thanks for this. Thanks for the sticker. Juggling, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yes. That movie blew my mind because I like when that came out, I was used to North American movies. And North American movies pretty much all have happy endings. That's it, right? The hero succeeds. So in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, when the master gets poisoned and then the chick goes off to get the cure for him, right? And then she gets back with the cure, but not in time to save him. And he just dies. I was like, movies are allowed to do that? You can do that? That's so crazy. And then she just jumps off a bridge and I'm like, what? What is happening? I was not used to those style of movies where like, yeah, no, tragic, very tragic ending when you think they're going to win. It's pretty wild. Hey, Mike's mom with another pear sticker. Thank you. Millmaster, one day you'll send me some OG Hong Kong action. The stuff they don't make anymore, bro. Fisher, you love The Flight of the Dragons? I don't think I've seen that. Jedi, have a good one, man. Yeah, Flight of the Dragons isn't one that I'm familiar with by the name, but you never know. I didn't know what Nothing But Trouble was until I looked at it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nope. That's not one. That's not one that I know. All right, Mike's mom with the pear fist bump sticker. She's on a tear. She is amusing herself. Jess, Rumble in the Bronx. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. Jackie Chan is awesome in that. It's so crazy that he literally leapt down onto a hovercraft and broke his foot and then kept filming the movie. Like, just make a thing that looks like my shoe. We'll pull it up over my cast and we'll keep going. Mike's mom says, remember all the times you interrupted me as a kid? This is your payback. Well, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. That's how it works, right? When the parents are on the phone, the kids are going to come up and they always have something they want to show you. They need your attention. Something like that. Something like that. Juglum says, Mike's mom, you did a good job with Mikey here. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's my mom giving the thumbs up sticker. She's thumbsing it up. Juglum. She's thumbsing it up. Jess, is that really my mom? Yes. Yes, that is my mom. It is funny that it's saying it's her first super chat because she's gotten into super chat fights with people before. So that is definitely my mother. She's yelled at me for not thanking people for their super chats. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Most of the accounts that super chat me are my mother, and I'm not actually a success on YouTube and by any stretch of the imagination. This is all just a delusion that's being fostered by my parents, who are just dumping endless money into this so that I'll go on the internet and yell at the internet rather than them having to deal with me. So this is like the equivalent of jingling keys in front of a kid to distract them. That's this whole thing. This entire thing. Like 90% of my viewers are my parents in different accounts, and then there's 5% bots and 5% unwashed lunatics who are watching this at like a bus station or something. You know? That's the actual metrics. That's why whenever advertisers are like, hey, can we see your metrics? I say no, because it's all just my parents, and this is a giant grift. Hey, my mom with another little happy pair. It's a love pair. Drunkle, you are often watching this at bus stops and on the bus. See, I know. Mom says, who do you think pays the people at the bus station? Damn it, even that 5%. So it's 90% my parents, 5% bots, and then 5% degenerates at bus stops who are paid by my parents to watch. That actually makes perfect sense. This all really, it all adds up. It's all clicking together now. It's all making sense. Fisher's super chat says, wait, if I'm a fake account and your mother, I might need to think about my life. Am I even real? That's it. You're so deep undercover that you've forgotten who you are, right? So you think that you're Fisher the barrel chucker when you're actually my mother in one of her many guises. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. All right, well, I need some more water. I need some more water, so it's intermission time. It's Zeno taking it to a dark place. Come on, man. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. All right, I'm back. Apparently my browser crashed while I was gone, so it's always fun coming back to a weird white screen, but it's sorted now. And apparently my mom sent another super sticker of a mug of drink. Well, here you go. I've got that too, but mine's just full of water. True, I mean, the starter sets for Final Fantasy probably took longer to sell because starter sets don't have a lot of very powerful cards. It's a lot of commons and uncommons that you just be able to get in regular packs. There's only a couple of cards that might be exclusive just to it. Zeno, the Amazon Link song is fire. Hell yeah, man. Can I make all the best dances and songs? Seriously, one day. One day I'm going to dominate the charts. I'm going to be like Buddy from Hot Tub Time Machine. Just stealing other people's songs. Oh, lasagna, that's not even, man. I am loud and ridiculous, and my mom is just nice. She's just a nice lady. She's a nice lady who's nice to everybody, and I am not like her, basically. So, wouldn't even be a competition. I'd win who's loudest. Who's loudest and most annoying? This guy. Hey, my mom with another super chat. Thanks for keeping the lights on, Mom. This is the only reason I can do YouTube. You guys have seen through. You've seen through the truth. I'm a fucking trust fund baby who gets his money through super chats and stickers. We can keep the electricity this month. Carly's gonna get some bread. Carly's gonna get some bread. One more and you're out. All right. Well, you do show up very, very intermittently. Guys, this is just so you know, this is like a unicorn appearance. She shows up like once every few years out of the blue. Out of the blue. Drunkle can afford some noodle king. Was that the thing that they replaced the Mr. Noodles with? That was just awful? Probably. Hey, Mom, with the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving me drug money. Wait, no, don't tell my mom. Don't tell her. Don't tell her that I huff the super glue and paint. I love to spray it in a bag and huff away my brain cells. All right, Mom. Bye. Bye. I think I got a paper bag around here somewhere, right? I got some kind of bag. Maybe I can spray it in a bottle. I got a bottle right here, you know? Just... It's like root beer air. God, I gotta stay away from the drugs. I can't even handle a root beer air snort, man. Oh, God. Oh. That is hilarious. That is for real, my actual mom. And so yeah, just so you guys know, she could have shown up to any stream at any time. So all the crazy stuff that I say is she's used to it. Oh, what if your mom hears what you're saying? It's like she's heard, like I say all kinds of crazy shit all the time. Always have. So she's just, my mom could be watching at any point, and it does not change how I talk or act in the slightest. Zircon, it's been a while. Now you put that one song in my head. Joglin, you dated a girl with the last name Hatcher back in the day. She was too good for you, buddy. Too good. Drungle, some guilty pleasure watches that are from overplayed VHSs when you were a youth. House 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Wraith, and Roadhouse. I've seen 2 of those. Never seen The Wraith. I don't know what House 2 is. Yeah, true. Exactly. Soda. It's pop ain't good for your lungs, bro. Don't pop that down into your lungs. It'll give you a challenge with some breathing, son. You don't need that. No, you do not. It's on you. Listen, being a lumberjack is a noble profession. They gotta work that wood, bro. Zircon, you had to do it to me. You did it to yourself when you thought it's been a while since you've seen my mom in chat. It's funny how one random sentence and I'll be like, okay, now I got a song playing in my head. That's how it goes. House 2, is it a horror movie? Is it like a party house? What kind of house are we talking about? House was like the lighter side of horror? Okay. It's from a house that sits on a ley line between universes, more or less. Kind of comedy, horror, fantasy. And The Wraith is a ghost revenge story. Okay. Alright. I watched some movie where there was like a tree under glass and there was these dinosaurs or dinosaur-like beings that got really old and their bodies just fell apart, like big chunks of their flesh fell off. And what the hell was that movie? I don't remember. I don't remember what that one was called. You know when your brain just says something stupid to you? Chunk fighter. It's like chunk fighter. What even is that? That's not even a movie name. You're just saying random stupid things. Is that Dark Crystal? Is it? Drunkle, the Wraith has a bunch of supercars and they sold it as having Charlie Sheen in it, but he's in it for less than 4 minutes. That's a rip. Jess, you gave away 40 breakfast sausages? Actually, it reads like you said you gave away 40 breakfast sausage boxes of noodles. Is that a product? I don't know. Mailmaster the Black Hole. That just makes me think of the board game Nightmare, where you go into the black hole. Man, it's been so long since I've seen The Dark Crystal. I didn't even realize that that's the movie that I was talking about. I don't even remember if it's called The Dark Crystal or just Dark Crystal. The Black Hole was made during Disney's days of taking movie risks. It's a rated R space adventure. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Xeno, Willow. I like Willow. You Dakini. You peck. I like Willow. And it's Willow's also tied to a memory from when I was in the Boy Scouts. And we were all in this big scout lodge hall because of the weather. So we weren't going to do what we were normally going to do. And we spent the evening inside this giant lodge hall where they played Willow for us and gave us stew for dinner along with slices of bread that came from a round slice of bread. So they were like triangular bread wedges. And it was just super fresh bread with nice butter on it and a good stew. And I specifically remember that. And that was like 30 years ago. So that's intrinsically tied in to like Willow. And it's part of the reason that I like to eat stew with some nice fresh bread. The Willow TV show was cancerously bad. Was that the thing they recently made, or was that a new Willow movie? Okay, so it was the recent one? Yeah, I mean, almost everything recent made off of old stuff is terrible now, right? With very few exceptions. I haven't watched the new Beetlejuice. I watched the old Beetlejuice so that I could watch the new Beetlejuice, and then decided I haven't wanted to watch the new Beetlejuice yet. A lot of the stuff that they've made in the last X number of years is just going to be relegated into the this technically exists and is available as part of some studio's catalog of check it out, we have these movies available for you to watch on demand, and they include them so they have more titles available, but they're just complete garbage. Lewis, have I watched They Live? Yeah, and it's fun. It's fun. I like the back alley wrestling where you just like, this is wild. They're just beating on each other, and it's I found it to be particularly enjoyable. It doesn't feel like it ties in too much to the overall concept of the film, the alien takeover, but it's Rowdy Roddy Piper. What are you gonna do, right? And I like the one part where it seems like he's gonna help the other guy up, and he lifts him up just to like punch him. True, you haven't checked out the new Beetlejuice either? Drungle, the new Beetlejuice had too much going on, and Michael Keaton couldn't carry it. All right. Was Michael Keaton who played Beetlejuice in the first one? I don't know who played Beetlejuice in the first one. Just they removed somebody's face and changed his voice for the movie so he didn't just disappear. Michael Keaton was Beetlejuice. Okay, all right. I love after we watch that movie, Carla's like, I don't think that I like Beetlejuice. I'm like, you're not supposed to like that character. He's not likable. He's a scumbag. But they're hoping maybe it'll be like, oh, but he's a likable scumbag. I'm having fun with it. Tinsman, what's up, buddy? All out of bubble gum. Uh-oh. He only came here to do two things: design cards and chew gum. And he's all out of gum. Kind of makes me wish I had bubble gum now. True, you're not sure how you feel about the new Fallout series? You have to rewatch it. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard good things. Drunkle Keaton was the only good part of Flash movie. The Vulture and Spider-Man. Didn't see either of those. And Slice of Life Birdman. I haven't seen Birdman. I heard that it's pretty sad. I heard that it's a downer of a movie. So that might be why I've avoided it, actually. I'm not particularly looking to watch movies that are a bring down right now. Not vibing on that. Zeno, do I remember Big League Chew? Hell yeah, I remember Big League Chew. It's still around. It's still around. You can get it in the shredded gum format, or when I went to the States a couple months ago to go to that Shattering event, there was a store up the street from the hotel called the Massed General Store, and they had all kinds of different candy in barrels, and they had Big League Chew as gumballs. And I only got one to try it out. We got a bunch of random different candies to try them out, and I got one of those gumballs. And I wish that I had gotten a bunch of them because they are pretty good, pretty tasty. Do they sell candied cigarettes still? They do here. They're just like Popeye's Tasty Sticks or something like that. They don't call them cigarettes. Lewis, I have never seen Ghost of Mars. That sounds like the name of a Call of Duty game, you know? Andrew, you haven't seen what in years? We talked about a bunch of different movies. Which one? Which one? Drunkle, it's sad, but he's excellent in it. Yeah, that backs up what I heard. I heard that it's good, but that it's sad. Andrew, you haven't seen Big League Chew in years? Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I have had Big League Chew this year in a few different forms. You can find it here or there. There used to be a place that you could go and grab all kinds of weird candies and gums and stuff, but they're gone now, and in their place is a dollar store. The dollar store, I suppose, does offer more convenience to more people, but I like random types of gums and stuff. Like, you know, you get like gum in a bag like this, like Golden Nugget, Gold Mine Nugget Bubble Gum. True, you bought a Treasure Planet movie on Blu-ray a couple years ago. Forgot that you even owned it until now. Been there, done that. Millmaster, The Fog. I think that's one that's been on my... Or is it The Mist? One or the other. One or the other. I can't remember which one, but one or the other is on my list to check out. Andrew, They Live is one of your favorite Carpenter movies. It's definitely fun. Larry, you think you've seen Big League Chew in Canada at Petro Canada and Esso gas stations? You can find them in different places. They're not everywhere, but they're also not like the most ultra rare of the candies to find. I do like bubblegum. And things flavored like original bubblegum flavor, you know? Once upon a time, they had Lifesavers, that original baby. Wow, original bubblegum flavor. Jess, is there a Costco near me? I don't think there's a Costco in this city anymore. I think the one that, or technically, I guess there is, but it's a Costco business or whatever. So it used to be a regular Costco where you could get all kinds of stuff, and then they just turned into a place that sells business furniture, and that's it. So no going in and getting a cheap hot dog and pop and a bunch of food. Andrew, you miss Butterfinger BBs. I never thought Butterfinger was very good. Jay, yeah, it's a business center. There you go. Best place to get meat. You can't get meat at the business center. Lewis, yes, I have seen Inglourious Bastards, definitely. It's been a bit, but I definitely have seen it. What else is good? There's the Weird movie, which is the Weird Al Yankovic biopic, but they get a bunch of the facts wrong. It's fun. True, yo, I remember those little like places that you could buy treats from at ball games, bro. Jay, you buy all your meat there. It beats regular Costco pricing. Just need to have a food sealer. All right. Fair enough. They sell meat at the business center. Biodome. Yeah. Yeah, we watched Biodome like, God, a week and a half to 2 weeks ago tops. And I remember thinking that Biodome was an okay movie. Like it was okay. Like Biodome's all right. It's kind of entertaining. And then the last time that I put it on like a week and a half ago, I was like, this movie is intolerable. This isn't entertaining. This movie is stupid and unfunny. How did I ever think this was entertaining? Like, I went from being like, Biodome is something you can toss on in the background into, God, I never want to see Biodome again. It is terrible. Terrible. Fisher, you missed Dog and Suds root beer? Never had that one. Jay, you love Biodome? Well, don't watch it again. You might not. Andrew, I remember I saw Encino Man in the theater. I tried watching that one again. That movie's just a whole bunch of nothing. It's not even like, oh, this movie's terrible. It's, oh, this movie barely exists. Jess, your dad went on an all meat diet, and you guess you can survive on that? It's been 3 or 4 years and he's not dying. Well, I mean, meat's where it's at, bro. Biodome is the first appearance of Tenacious D. I noticed some of that music in the movie, but that doesn't make the movie good. DeVoe, do I like any romantic comedies? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, but none that pop into my mind. Did I ever see Renaissance Man? Is that Robin Williams? Zeno, you feel the way I do for Biodome, but for Napoleon Dynamite? Yeah, I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite since the first time I watched it. And I remember a lot of people kind of going nuts for Napoleon Dynamite, and I always just felt overall indifference towards it, you know? Just kind of like, meh. Danny DeVito as a teacher to soldiers. That's what Renaissance Man is? Well, I do like Danny DeVito. Lewis, How About the Shotgun came up earlier in the stream, actually. So, I have heard of it, yes. Jess, do you think Nacho Libre is Jack Black's best work? Nacho Libre was alright. I remember being amused by that movie. It's no Stripes. Stripes wasn't very good, though. Stripes wasn't a very good movie. Like, I watched Stripes and was just kind of okay through it, you know? Like, Stripes is just. All right. So they took an RV, did they? Okay, then. Yeah, I can't say if I've seen Renaissance Man or not. Good Morning Vietnam. I don't think I've ever seen that. Robin Williams is like a radio jockey, like a disc jockey or something like that during the Vietnam War. Did I see Jack Black sing in the latest Bowser movie? Yeah, I heard the song. I feel like nothing about it. Like nothing. Good Morning Vietnam's a good movie. I'm sure I'll see it at some point. Labyrinth is a classic. Yep. And that has Jennifer Connelly in it, if I'm not mistaken. And she is a hat. Clayton, what's up, buddy? Somebody's birthday. Somebody birthday time is it's around somebody's birthday time, isn't it, Clayton? Isn't it? Isn't it? Jay Goodburger? I haven't seen that at all. I've only seen like the stuff from the commercials where the kids jump out of a big cup. Habanero says, are we talking about Jack Black who acts like Jack Black during the Jack Black song and dance performance in the Jack Black movie? Well, at least he's likable. Clayton, you're damn right I'm correct. I know what's up, buddy. I know what's going on. Jay, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a pretty wild movie. It's different. It is different and tragic and believable. Andrew, Jim Henson had the best practical effects back in the day. Yup. I do like practical effects over digital ones. Lewis, what about Cable Guy? Cable Guy is okay. What do I think about Mel Gibson movies like The Patriot and We Were Soldiers? The Patriot to me is just like, I want to do Braveheart again. Like, oh, remember how awesome Braveheart was? Let's do it again, but this time America. About that. But I do like Mel Gibson in a bunch of different movies. Gerthulu, you like Jack Black in the Bruce movie, The Jackal? He's barely in it. He's just like, because he gets blown away. Good Morning Vietnam radio DJ turned TV game show host Pat Sajak. Jay, Lucky Number 11. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that one. The name sounds familiar. Actually, I don't think I have seen this. Yeah, no. Nope, I haven't. It looks like it might be pretty good. Conspiracy Theory is a deep Mel cut. Same with Payback. I've seen Payback. I don't know if I've seen... Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I have seen Conspiracy Theory, actually. In more recent times. Cthulhu, am I a fan of the Dirty Harry films? Never really watched them. I just know the famous You Feelin' Lucky Punk stuff. Andrew, am I a roller coaster guy? No, I do not like roller coasters. I do not like roller coasters at all. At all. They do not agree with me, man. They do not. Jess, I should do fucking voice work for cartoon companies. Oh, I could be some kind of little animated rabbit talking about people bouncing around. Highlander, Drunko, when it comes to Highlander, the first Highlander movie I liked quite a bit. The second Highlander movie is very dumb. Very dumb. Ramirez, my old friend. Like, it's really just the first one. And when I think of Highlander 3, I just think of my one buddy who had the sex scene from Highlander 3 on a VHS tape again and again and again, like recorded over and over and over on this one tape. So it should reconnect. There we go. I think it fixed itself. Yeah, guys, there was definitely some jorking. Mine cut out on my end for a bit. So it's definitely a bit jorky. A bit of a jork. Oh. Man, oh man. Oh, now that I think about it, I don't think I'm going to bust any Bellatra out tonight, so I might be done. I might be done with Bellatra. I might have reached that finally. I might have finally reached the end with it. I don't know. But I got something I need to take care of, so I'm going to be bouncing out. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. You guys have a good time with the rest of your days, and I will catch up with you again soon. Goodbye for now.